grow up so fast, so fast. Why don't you two grow up? I just don't get it. Why don't you? Why don't you? Oh, you're just, Dad, I'm not gonna grow up. I haven't been on camera for almost 2 weeks now. Yeah, he's right. It's been a while since he's been on camera. Yes, Tater Tot's mowing Grandma and Grandpa's yard. Gonna get that all dittied up, prettied up. Decided that's her new thing. No more, well, not that she was lounging around too much at all this summer at all, because she deserved a break. She's a busy girl during the school year. But right now, the job that she wants, she cannot work at until she's officially of age, so, which is next year. So I told her this summer, you're gonna mow all summer. Now, as of right now, she's just gonna mow Grandpa's yard, my yard, and then Grandma's yard, Sarah's mom's yard. There's 3 yards. All 3 yards have offered to pay $20 a mow. So even if, right now it's 98 degrees, so we're not gonna get to 2 mowings in a week. It's gonna be probably 1 a week until we get some rain. But even if she just gets the 1 a week per yard, that's gonna be pretty good bang for her. And if the yards are worth more than $20 each yard, I'd appreciate it if none of you would tell her. That means you're the chatty one. He's just happy to be back in a vehicle. He hasn't been in one in a while. As for right now, guys, we're gonna run up to the city. I need to get an oil filter, some oil, some topper seal for the bed cap, bed top, or bed cover, whatever you guys want to call it. I suppose we better stop and grab some fuel. I think the family's starting to get a little excited about going on vacation. They weren't at first, and I was kind of getting concerned, but as it gets closer, I think they are starting to get very excited. At least little Bud is. Morden's a little worried because she thinks I'm gonna go out and get us lost out in the boondocks, out in the mountains, out in the gravel roads and whatnot. And I told her, no, we're not going to be out off-roading. We're just going to be out venturing, kind of avoiding people, in the wise of getting out to the places that not a lot of people go to. Gets out to the places where, well, pickups, Jeeps, vehicles like that can only get to. And cars can't, type of thing. Of course, everybody drives SUVs nowadays, and no one really drives cars. Thank you. You're welcome. All right, come on. Well, there was no need for you guys to run around the city with me up there because, let's face it, we're there all the time. Well, we're back home. It looks like Tater Tot's been doing pretty good mowing. She's got my yard done, well, at least the front yard. Looks like she's she's got Grandpa's yard done, my front yard done, and she's working on my backyard, I think, now. So, impressive, Tater, impressive. You're doing good, kiddo. Gonna water that tree. You just want to get back inside. Black dog, 98 degrees. You want some nice cool weather, don't you, doggy? Alright, fun time. Now it's time to unload the back of the pickup. We're going to wash it all out real good because it got a little dusty the other day. Once we get her washed out, I'm going to put some new seals in the topper, and then hopefully it dries up to where we can start loading it up, getting her ready to go. By unload it, I mean everything from camping. All the grass, the grill, the firewood, stuff like that we need to get out, and the hose. That is the one and only problem with toppers, is you kind of use it like the trunk of your car or whatnot, or the back of a vehicle. Oh, Paige is so happy. One of her friends got a moped, so they have their little moped gang now.
What's up?
You have to look forward.
I know.
When you're riding.
I know. I do.
Oh, I'm talking to Autumn.
Yeah, I'm looking everywhere. We were trying to turn, so we went on Main Street, and then we had to go. We found Haley, so we wanted to go turn. It was like this little short block of the highway to go get Haley, and here's Miss Autumn. I go into the turning lane, and she's still in the far lane. You know what? She's like, what are you doing? And I'm like, we're turning, and she's like, you can't turn in this lane.
Huh. Well, I'm over here. I think I'm going to take Dad's brand new Milwaukee battery weed eater home with me. Usually Dad never lets me use his weed eaters because I always break them. This one's a battery, Dad. Maybe I won't break this one. I'm going to take it though. Remember, Dad's not here. It's just like being in high school. Not listening to Dad when he's not home. Oh yeah, and by the way, don't worry. The rhubarb we left yesterday for Mom and Dad, it's still there. That's a mean son there. Yep, just flat out mean. I took my dad's weed eater. That's just funny. Shake off my poor man's bed rug and we'll be good to go. Oh, the fun you have, they always say. You know, actually, you know, with all the windows opened up inside this topper, it really isn't too bad. It's 96 degrees outside right now. All the windows opened up. Yeah, it's a little sticky, but not horrible. Not horrible by no means. Alrighty, we have the new seal put all the way across the front. That seal is on. This seal I gotta put on yet, and then we can drop it down, push the topper forward a little bit because it's just a little bit too far back. Alrighty, well, we were inside the topper. We got all the seals around everything. I had to go a couple different routes than what I originally planned on. But as for right now, I have a minor hole. This one right here. We gotta figure out how to patch that up. Well, we shoved it because oh, we rednecked it up a little bit. An extra seal right there. I'm gonna see if this sticks. If that doesn't stick, we'll just cut it. As for the tailgate, you know what, it fills that hole in. We'll see if it holds. What we're gonna do is I'm gonna shut the doors all up, let the glue sit there and hold for a little bit. And if it holds it and it stays put there, that's just gonna be what it is. Otherwise I'm gonna have to buy a new seal for around that topper, around the lid, and have it drop all the way down. And then take this one. I shouldn't have cut this one so short. This one right here, I should have let it come all the way over to here. And I didn't do that, and it's too late now. I already cut it. It's already glued on, and well, I'm not going back to Sioux City to buy more seals. This time of year I always get mad. Not like mad like arr, but like mad like, man, there's people that work out in heat all the time. Construction workers. Back in the day used to be the farmers, but most of them have the air-conditioned tractors and the nice setups. The cow farmers, though, they still got to hit her pretty hard out in the working their cattle. I get mad. I'm like, why is my body rejecting this heat? I love this heat so much, but my body is rejecting it. Then I remind myself, I'm a truck driver. I sit in air conditioning 23 hours a day. I am in air conditioning. So when I get home and I get to working outside and everything, it just takes my body a little bit. I go through about 4 or 5 Gatorades, 5 waters. I just drink, and I sweat it all back out. After we just actually hit the 90s 2 days ago. So give it about a week and a half of this right here. I'll be used to it. But then by then, it'll probably be 40. Who knows? It's Iowa, you never know. Alright, enough of that though. Heat is heat, it's just part of it, and it's never gonna go away, thank gosh, though. I'd much rather have this heat than that cold stuff any day of the week. We're gonna call the topper done for right now, because we're gonna move into the cab, because the sun did go down some more to where we could actually work on it. Probably should take this coat with us. I kind of hear mountains can get kind of cool. No, I know they can. We were out there on the bikes last year. Whew. They got plenty brisk, plenty brisk on top. It'd be something, you'd be riding and it'd be hot, really hot, and then it was snowing on us. Where was that? I think we were in Rocky Mountain National Park on the motorcycles and it was snowing on us. What else can we do here? We did put the GPS in there. We got you guys mounted up there for the camera. We do need to modify this stuff a little bit more. I need to stop and get a plug-in for right here that it can actually hold 2. So I'm gonna be able to run the kids' cords down to the back, because the back seat of the pickup doesn't have, well, it doesn't have USB, or it doesn't have any plug-ins in the back, and I haven't put any in back there. I'm getting excited, you know. We go on a family trip all the time, but usually we're always taking the wife's car. And when we take the pickup, we're taking the camper. So I gotta pay attention to the camper a lot. As of right now, we're just taking the pickup. And I get to pay attention to the pickup. I'll show you this real quick, okay? In one of the last videos when we were camping, you guys seen that I put a new phone holder in here. And it was way up high, it was in the way. And I don't need to look at my phone going down the road. I don't need it there. So I took the top, the magnet part, I sanded off or cut off the part that screws on. I took some silicone, put it on the dash so it doesn't hurt it in the future. Look at that. Now it just sits there flat, which is perfect. I don't need to look at it going down the road. I just need a place for the phone to sit where it doesn't flop all over the truck. I did put a GPS in the pickup. I haven't had a GPS in the pickup. Heck, I don't even use one in the semi. But I do remember last year when we were on the motorcycle, you can't depend on the cell phone for GPS. You need an actual GPS. So I did put one in here. Will it get used much? Who knows? It's in here. Anything else? I think the rest is just let's detail the pickup up, vacuum it up, and then we should be good to go. Tomorrow we gotta go spend some more money with the whole spacers, the tires and stuff like that, but we'll talk about that tomorrow. I tell you what, over the years, it never seems to amaze a person how much you can actually accumulate behind the seat of your pickup. Stuff that you just don't use. So we're gonna pull all this out before I can completely restock. I haven't used that in 10 years. We can completely restock it with stuff that we are going to use, and we do plan on, well, we may not use it, but it will be good for emergency basis. I literally have 2 receiver hitches back here. 2 of the exact same thing. Fuel filter. Oh look, we have another ball too. I must have used to pull a lot of things. Spare belt, we are gonna leave that in here. Big socket set. Tire plug kit. Air compressor. You gonna fit? I think it's gonna fit. Okay, so we have the air compressor, the tire plug kit, the socket set, jumper cables. Alright, I still have my first aid kit right there. Nothing real big, just something if you get an owie. Alrighty, now this pickup does come with a factory bottle jack. I've never once used this one before. It looks just identical to the one that I carry in the semi. This one is a 4-ton. Holy smokes. We're jacking up some big stuff with that, but we need to find the bar. Which kind of brings me up to another thing. The tire plug kit and all that, yeah, we're gonna bring that just for, well, if we do need it, but we're not pulling a camper, so which means we don't really have to worry about it. We have 6 tires on this pickup. This is a dually, which means you are always carrying 2 spares. Always. You only need 4. You only need 4 to go down the road. So if one of the front ones goes flat, take one off the back, put it on front. One of the back ones goes flat, take it off, put it in the back of the pickup. Because we're not hauling anything, we're not towing anything, so we don't have to worry about weight distribution at all. But we are going to bring the plug kit just in case. You never know, might run into somebody that needs help, or we might just run over a rock or something and I need to throw a plug in, call it good to go. So now we just got to put that away somewhere, probably down in my basement, and vacuum it out. The next set of emergency stuff that I need to pack in here would be just towing stuff. A tow strap, probably throw in a couple things for worst case scenario. Maybe I get screwed up on something. If you throw a couple snatch blocks in here or something, that way you can just use your hand to actually winch it out if you put enough pulleys in it and everything. Now you know what, no, I'm not going to throw that stuff in here, but we are going to throw the tow straps in here for just in case purposes. Yep, change of clothes. Yep, the sun was going down. I had to stop because, well, Warden was going swimming. Warden goes swimming. I think I wanted to go swimming too. So I went swimming too. Nice dip in the pool, cooled down a little bit. Back to it. The thing that's really making me upset today, if I would just stay at it and stay at it hardcore like I normally do when I'm working on my pickup, 3 hours maybe I'd have it all cleaned out, loaded up, ready to roll. 3, maybe 4 hours. My body is just having some serious issues getting used to the 90-some degrees, 96 degrees we had past 3 days. But, you know, it just has to adjust to it, and it's getting used to it. A little bit to go. Not much. Not much. Well, your guys' battery went dead on me. You weren't missing out on much. All I was doing was vacuuming my pickup. Sorry for the boredom of the video today. We just really didn't have a whole lot going on. We were just kinda all over the place trying to get things done. As of right now, Paige isn't home from work yet, so she should have been home like an hour ago. So I'm gonna run down to the ball field, see if she's done yet, and go from there. Nothing. I ain't got anything to talk about. Tomorrow we're going to talk about wheel spacers though. That might be kind of interesting, right? Okay, I'm done. Stay safe, and as always, you know what I'm going to say. I'll see you next time. You know what, guys? Let's just stop there. Not really feeling it anymore. I'm gonna keep working on the truck, but I'm just gonna go at my own pace, and I really don't know how to record my own pace because it's pretty slow.